Oh, that was the sounds of Steve Cole, just a sample of what you will hear at this year's Balcones Heights Jazz Festival. I'm Karen Martinez with Focus on South Texas. The free concert series runs through August, and it has been captivating jazz fans for some 20 years now. Here with more is Lorenzo Nastasi with Balcones Heights and David Munoz with Q1019. You've emceed the event for the past 19 years, I should say now, right?
This is actually the 19th annual coming up.
19th annual. Thank you guys for being with us.
It's a pleasure.
The music is amazing. Lorenzo, tell us about the Jazz Festival.
Well, you know, we're very lucky that David, who is San Antonio's jazz man, works so hard every year to bring us the best possible smooth jazz performers from all over the world, basically. And this year is no exception. He's going to talk about that in a second. The Balcones Heights Jazz Festival is really kind of very indicative of what's going on in Balcones Heights and at Wonderland of the America. It's bigger, better, not what people necessarily expect. We pride ourselves with the Jazz Festival. It's an outdoor event around a beautiful reflecting pool there at Wonderland of the Americas on the hillside with the grass. There are vendors. It's very family friendly. You see people with little kids, babies in strollers, teenagers with their feet in the water, the pool, people of a certain age who are apparently retired, shall we say. Sitting there, dancing with each other to the music. It's a beautiful, lovely, safe, family-friendly event with the best in smooth jazz, and it's absolutely free.
That's the best part.
And we have people show up, the concerts, as you said, every Friday night. We have people show up on Monday morning and set their chairs in their spot that they want their chair to be.
To get that perfect spot.
And the chairs stay there till Friday night. It's remarkable. The dedication, even rain, one summer we actually had rain in July, and he played, who was it? Do you remember, Dave?
Steve Oliver.
Steve Oliver, his appearance was greatly anticipated. Raining, people with their umbrellas setting up their chairs. It rained that night, the Friday night, but there were 100 or so diehards, and under the portico leading to the amphitheater, he serenaded those 100 or 200 diehards that stayed through the rain and lightning and thunder, and he gave them a show. So we go on, rain or shine.
It's wonderful to know this treasure is right here every Friday through August, just to attend right here in Balcones Heights. David, tell us, you are our jazz expert. Tell us about the performers, what we will see.
Well, opening night on July 6th, we're going to have out of Fort Sam Houston for the third year in a row, I believe, or fourth year in a row, a band called Groove Therapy. It's very nice to have the presence of a military band there. We get, of course, not only to listen to what they can do as far as music is concerned, but we also thank them for the great things that they do for us being able to enjoy the freedom that we enjoy every single day.
Absolutely.
That night is going to be headlined by saxophonist Steve Cole, who is out of Chicago. He's got several solo albums under his belt. He's also part of a trio that's called the Sax Pack. They also do separate touring, which includes Kim Waters and Jeff Kashua of the Rippingtons, and they'll tour, of course, separately as well. Week number 2 is going to be a wonderful guitarist by the name of Nick Coleone, who is also out of Chicago, and it's going to be his first time at this event. We're very happy to have him. Opening that night is an international keyboardist by the name of Jonathan Fritzen, who's going to just blow away the crowd. Week number 3 on July 20th is going to be a guy that I consider to be kind of the Carole King, if you will, of smooth jazz. By that I mean back in the mid to late 60s, Carole King did a lot of songwriting and producing for other artists before she finally released her big breakthrough album, Tapestry. Paul Brown has done a lot of studio session work and a lot of producing for a lot of other artists. He had a breakthrough album back in 2005 or 6 called Upfront. We brought him to this event for the first time in 2008, so he's going to be back headlining that night's event. Opening that night is going to be a band out of Dallas who is a longtime San Antonio favorite at this event by the name of Fingerprints. Week number 4, July 27th, it's going to be a night of Italian smooth jazz with Slim Man and Joseph Vincelli. Longtime favorites. Joseph Vincelli is a wonderful saxophonist who makes his home in Dallas. And Slim Man is originally from New Jersey. He now has moved to Nashville, Tennessee. Slim has become one of the favorites of this particular event, as has Joseph Vincelli. And then wrapping up the entire 5-week series on August 3rd, we're going to have a second military presence, this time from Lackland Air Force Base, a band called Warhawk will be making their first appearance at the event. And closing down the event is going to be the first time ever to play this event, a wonderful saxophonist by the name of Paul Taylor, who has several albums under his belt as well. He makes his home in Las Vegas. He went to the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. He's also played with a super group by the name of the Rippingtons from time to time, so we're very excited to have him making his debut at this event.
Amazing. And the performances are at 7 p.m. and at 9 p.m.?
7 o'clock and 9 o'clock. The whole thing ends at 10:30 every Friday.
Okay.
See, Slim Man yesterday posted on the event's Facebook page talking about how much he loves this event.
It's amazing. And these musicians come from all over to San Antonio, to Balcones Heights to perform. How valuable is this event, Lorenzo, to our community?
Well, I think it's very important. You know, the price of entertainment, like everything else, goes up and up and up. And there are very few things you can take, a family can attend as a family that's free, wholesome, outside, even though it's warm. That has never, people say, oh, it's so hot. I say, yeah, but 4,000 people come out with their kids, with their families. They drink cool drinks, they have a beer, they have some wine, they have hot dogs, there are all kinds of food available. You get up close and personal with the vendors, you can do that too, but with the musicians, because several of them, particularly Joseph, gets out, he goes up the hill through the crowd. We have photographs of him serenading a lady sitting on the edge of the pool.
Nice.
The performers are right there. They're standing there with their CDs and things afterwards. It's a very intimate kind of thing, yet it's open. It's very, I think it embodies the term festival in its truest sense, because it's fun, it's casual, it's just, there's plenty of free parking.
Yes.
All of those things that make it easy to do, the accessibility to Fredericksburg Road and 410 and I-10 makes it easy to get in, easy to get out. It's just a nice event.
And if you're not in San Antonio and Balcones Heights, and there are hotel deals as well
Yes,
on the website, and let's put up some information. It's reachfortheheights.org. The Balcones Heights Jazz Festival will take place at Wonderland of the Americas every Friday, July 6th through August the 3rd. All concerts begin at 7 p.m. And Lorenzo, tell us about Wonderland of the Americas. How are things going there? Because I know there's some exciting things happening there too.
Yes, and before I say that, I want to mention the hotel sponsor, Spring Hill Suites by Marriott, which is at the corner of Fredericksburg Road and Loop 410 on the Wonderland property, is a sponsor of this event.
Awesome.
So, and they have a number of hotel packages.
Okay.
But Wonderland of the Americas, people who haven't been there in a while would not recognize it today. It's really become an event, whereas the mall likes to say something is always happening. It's becoming a medical center. There are 2 VA clinics in there. There are dentists, doctors, speech therapists, entertainment, the Bijou. On the 4th of July, they'll be doing the big Salute to America at Wonderland, a free event. Dave & Buster's is across the street, the only one in San Antonio, for talk about family fun. All of those things are happening in that little nucleus that we now call San Antonio Central, Balcones Heights. And the Jazz Festival is our standard bearer event of fun, family, convenience, and value, all of those things. And Wonderland of the Americas certainly embodies all of that in its ongoing transformation.
Absolutely. And again, the music begins at 7, so you can go check out the mall, check out what's new in that area, then go and, if you have your lawn chair set up, enjoy the music, enjoy the concert, the food, and the company. And David, as far as listeners, viewers, what time can we catch you on 1019?
On Sunday mornings, 8 o'clock until 12 noon.
8 o'clock until 12 noon. And the information.
San Antonio's Jazz Man.
Yes, absolutely. And what a great thing that you are a part of this event. So, you have this knowledge and this history with music in San Antonio and jazz knowledge, and to be a part of this festival and bring that. You're emceeing, so we will see you out there.
I'm the only one that can actually say that I've been to every single show in the past 18 years.
I love it. Let's put the information up one more time. Balcones Heights Jazz Festival is at the Wonderland of the Americas every Friday, July 6th through August 3rd. Concerts begin at 7. Reachfortheheights.org is the website to go to, and we're going to leave you with some sounds from Steve Cole before we go to break. Welcome back to Focus on South Texas. I'm Karen Martinez. Well, the 4th of July is just around the corner, and San Antonians now have two big ways to celebrate, including a new fireworks show downtown. Cynthia Lee has more on two events that are local favorites.
There's no denying it. 4th of July fireworks in Washington, D.C. are spectacular. Now imagine that same display illuminating Hemisphere Park in San Antonio.
This is Independence Day. We need to do something that's commensurate with the military presence that we have here, honoring them, thanking them, and make it a community-wide celebration.
The Greater San Antonio Chamber of Commerce is starting a new tradition, July 4th Stars and Stripes over San Antonio. The party will be in Hemisphere Park with a 20-minute grand finale fireworks show, and they're using the same company that lights up D.C. Rocco Josephs made his choice.
Downtown, because it's more people, tourists, the Riverwalk. It's a beautiful sight.
Chamber officials say they are not trying to compete with the city's celebration at Woodlawn Lake Park, rather complement it. The Chamber's goal is to appeal to a broader demographic.
One of the challenges that we have is to continue to have opportunities for young urbanites to come and enjoy themselves. This is exactly what that's all about.
The Chamber estimates they'll draw about 30,000, but can foresee this annual event becoming a major tourist attraction.
So what does this mean for Woodlawn Lake Park, where the city has hosted the largest 4th of July celebration for years?
I think that we're a large enough city to where we can have dual displays, but I know that this one's going to be bigger and better than in years past, and we're excited about that.
Coordinators of the Woodlawn Lake celebration plan to step up their show. This year, they're adding a salute to veterans, in addition to a performance by the Air Force Band of the West.
I choose on the lake because I think it's a better family setting. People can have little picnics and stuff like that and just sit back and just relax and just see the fireworks over the lake setting.
Whether Woodlawn Lake, downtown, or D.C., organizers just want you to get out and celebrate our nation's freedom. Cynthia Lee, Fox News at 9.
And joining us with more on the celebration at Woodlawn Lake Park is Teresa Cox with the San Antonio Parks Foundation. Thank you for being with us.
Of course.
How exciting is this time? We've got two big, great events, but I know Woodlawn Lake Park has been, in family traditions for years now. Right. You have some new and exciting things going on this year. What can we say that's new?
We do. Well, first of all, we have fireworks this year. Last
year we didn't.
That's right. It was a little disappointing, but we certainly understand the city's stand on that. And
it was the drought.
It was the drought. It was an extreme drought condition. So we've already been in contact with the fire marshal. And so we are planning for our fireworks this year, so we're real happy about that. But we do have a new element. HEB has really stepped up to the plate this year. Of course, they sponsor our fireworks, but this year they are also adding an element, the HEB Military Appreciation Zone. And so anybody that has a military ID, if you're an active military member or retired, you're welcome in the Military Appreciation Zone from noon to 6. HEB is going to serve lunch from 12 to 2, and they'll have tables and chairs and fans and misters and all kinds of other things that, goodies to give away, and it's really their way to say thank you to the military.
So it's a free lunch to the military members.
Yes, to military and their families. And again, to gain access to the tents, you'd have to have a valid military ID.
Okay, that is awesome. That is great that they are doing that. And again, that's the purpose of what we're gathering for, to honor our military. We talk about what else can we expect when you arrive. Let's talk about parking. Let's talk about where to go, what we should and shouldn't bring to the event.
Okay. We always like to say, come early and stay late. Come early, get a good spot. One thing that has changed this year that people need to be aware of is Woodlawn Lake Park in the past has never had a park curfew. It was one of the few parks in San Antonio that did not. It was open 24 hours. Last April, City Council passed an ordinance. Woodlawn Lake now has a curfew. The hours of the park are 5 a.m. to midnight.
Okay.
So once the park closes at midnight, there's no camping, there's no getting there on the 3rd to set up your spot and
which is very a popular thing to do here.
It is so popular. It's tradition for a lot of families, but they just need to be aware that they're not going to be able to do that. All the good spots will be first come, first served beginning at 5 a.m. on the 4th. when the park actually opens. So they
Okay.
need to be mindful of that.
Okay, what else do people need to know as far as what they can bring into the park and what they shouldn't bring?
No alcohol. If you want some alcohol, you'd have to go to the other event. They're going to serve beer at that event, which is fine. But this event is more for families. It's more for kids. We kick off the day with a children's parade.
Oh,
We've
cute.
got the Alamo City Marching Band. It's a huge marching band. They're going to kick off the parade. They're spectacular. They're a bunch of volunteers that just want to do this for us every year. We have the Rio San Antonio Cruises Kids Zone, games, rides, all kinds of fun stuff for them. So come early, grab your spot, enjoy all of the elements, and then stay for the Air Force Band of the West and for the fireworks.
And when we talk about the parade, it's really cute because I've seen the children line up before,
Mm-hmm.
and you actually encourage the kids to come and wear their patriotic clothing, their
Right.
patriotic gear, and to be a part of it all.
Right, and actually if you're at home and you don't have any costumes or you want to bring your bike and you don't have anything to decorate it with, you can come to the Woodlawn Gym about 10:30 in the morning. We've got volunteers there that are going to help the kids decorate their wagons or their bikes, even themselves. And of course, we also have a costume contest as well.
And there is food on site. There
Mm-hmm.
are vendors there, but you can bring your own as well.
Right, you can bring your own. And again, the only thing that we don't permit is alcoholic beverages. So if you've got a nice chest with beer, you need to either leave it in the car or not bring it, because and Park Police will be on site kind of checking some of those coolers because it's against city ordinance for that particular park.
How valuable has it been for you personally to be a part of this? Because I know you've been a part of it over the years, and to see the families make this part of their family tradition, how amazing is that?
It comes with a big sense of pride because, you know, San Antonio is very unique. We enjoy coming together for many celebrations, but July 4th, let's all be honest, it's hot, but still people come out and they stay all day and they enjoy everything that we have to offer. And so to see all those families come out and really enjoy it and have a good time is very rewarding.
And let's talk about the fireworks, because I know that the chamber says that their firework display is going to be huge, and I know it is, but we have something to brag about at Woodlawn Lake Park as well. Tell us about the firework display. Is it actually still, last I heard, there was a platform actually in the middle of the lake,
Right.
so that nobody is hurt because it's that big?
Right, yeah, it's a big show. And it's about 15 minutes long. And it is put on a barge and then it's taken out to the middle of the lake. So that's unique. And when you're watching our fireworks and you can see everything being shot over the lake, the backdrop, you can see the San Antonio skyline in the backdrop. And it's really, really
Beautiful.
unique, really unique. And I do want to mention Air Force Band of the West this year. This is their humongous concert band. In the past, we've had Top Flight or Dimensions in Blue, and those are smaller bands. They're fabulous, but they're just a little bit smaller. The concert band is, I want to say, like a 52-piece band.
Wow.
So it is huge. And if you can imagine a 52-piece band playing Stars and Stripes Forever, I mean, that's just going to blow people away.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be really, really nice. Really, really nice.
Let's put up some information about the July 4th celebration. It's at Woodlawn Lake Park, Wednesday, of course, July 4th. Fireworks begin at 9 p.m. The website to go for more information is www.july4sa.org. If you want information on the Chamber celebration, Stars and Stripes over San Antonio, that is going to take place at Hemisphere Park, Wednesday, July 4th, from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Their fireworks begin at 9:30 p.m. And the website to go for that is www.sachamber.org. And Teresa, just a final message that you want to get out there to people who are watching about the event and what's going on.
You know, leave the fireworks to the professionals.
Yes.
You know, you face city fines if you're caught, damage to somebody's property, your own property, and of course somebody getting hurt. That's the last thing anybody wants, you know, in celebrating a holiday. So leave it to the professionals. Come out and enjoy these great firework displays that San Antonio has to offer.
And it's a free event.
Absolutely,
Again,
free event.
Bring money for the vendors or bring your own food for your own picnic.
Right.
And the most important part that we want to get out there again to stress is that there is no overnight camping
At Woodlawn Lake Park.
at Woodlawn Lake Park.
No longer permitted.
Ordinances have changed, no longer permitted. You want to be there at what time again in the morning?
5 a.m. on the 4th.
5
First
a.m.
come,
on the
first serve.
4th. All right. Thank you,
Okay?
Teresa, so much.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be back for more Focus on South Texas. Now it's time for a look at your community calendar. Thank you to all our guests on Focus, and thank you for watching. We've got a couple of great events coming up. The Balcones Heights Jazz Festival, Wonderland of the Americas, every Friday, July 6th through August 3rd. There's also the July 4th celebrations going on, one at Woodlawn Lake Park, July 4th. You can go to www.july4sa.org. There's also Stars and Stripes over San Antonio downtown. Go to sachamber.org for information on that, and we will see you next weekend.